I know it's here somewhere. Finally. Oh, it's time for the doctor. You're listening to Dr. Bill, the computer curmudgeon. Take it away, doctor.
Well, it's that time again, and the doctor is in. It's time once again for Dr. Bill, the computer curmudgeon. And on the show this week, I tell you, well, first of all, it's the show this month. I know it's been a little while since Unruly Beard. It's just, what are you going to do? It's been a few weeks, almost a month, since we've had a show. I didn't mean for that to happen. I never do. But it does happen. So there you go. We are proud members of the Tech Podcast Network, techpodcast.com. If it's tech, it's right here on Dr. Bill, the computer curmudgeon. We're also proud members of the International Association of Internet Broadcasters. Yes, indeed. And, let's see. All the stuff I need to talk. So much stuff I need to talk about. There's just so many things. First of all, let me say that today we're going to be covering this particular camera. Let's put it back here where it's almost in focus. Actually, let's take it over here where it's almost in focus, because it's just not working to hold it where I was holding it. Better? A little better. Anyway, this camera is a security camera. And my need for a security camera is frustrating, because everywhere I've ever lived, I mean this, everywhere I've ever lived, I've never had any problems with vandals or any problems with anything. You know, I'm just not used to that kind of thing. But this past, 6, 7 months ago, I had somebody mess up my car. I talked about this a little bit when I reviewed the disease. You can see how that's spelled. D-Z-E-S-S. I'm sure in China they think that's perfectly normal, cool name. However, it sounds like disease. Cut them some slack. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but I will say this. It is a really nice camera. I have been so impressed with it. For the price, you cannot beat it. And I've heard other people that are more knowledgeable about security cameras and such recommend it as well. Okay? But my personal experience is I can recommend it. Anyway, the company ZUMIMALL, 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 got in touch with me and said, yeah, they saw my review, and they knew that I liked it, obviously, from my review. And so they said, hey, Dr. Bill, would you be interested in reviewing our newest camera? And I said, sure. And they said, well, we'll send you one. Just keep it. And I went, what? So I am reviewing this. They sent it to me with no catches. You know, they basically said, we're just going to send it to you so you can review it. What we'd like you to do is do an unboxing video and a how to install the software video, because we'd like to use it on our website. So it wasn't that they were looking for, oh, you've got to buy this on Amazon, and then you've got to review it, and then we'll pay for it if we like your review. You see what I'm saying? It's not that. They just, being from China, and I can understand this, they wanted someone who spoke English to do a overview and unboxing and so forth of their camera. Now, this camera is way cooler than the first one that I got because it has pan, tilt, zoom and uses artificial intelligence. Now, technically, I'm holding it upside down. It's actually supposed to be kind of hung from, you know, the ceiling, so to speak. And then it hangs like that, all right? That's kind of the way it's intended. But you can also run it this way. And that works as well, okay? Now, it's on Wi-Fi. One of the advantages to this one compared to the old one is that the old one only used the lower speed Wi-Fi, which I'm okay with. I mean, it works. It's fine. Here in my local Wi-Fi network, I have both the low speed and the higher speed. But this one uses the higher speed, which I kind of gotta like. That's nice. But the thing about this one also is, this one has a much, much bigger, heavier battery in it, which means it will run for 3 months without recharging. So that's cool. And the other thing about this is that it has a 1080p video camera in it instead of 720, and it's super crisp and clear. I mean, I think I could probably use this to do my show. Okay? That's pretty impressive. So like I say, nobody's paying me to say this. No palms were greased. Nothing like that. They just asked me, will you do these videos for us? We'd appreciate it. I said, sure. Be glad to help. And for that, for doing those 2 videos, they let me keep the camera. So I wanted to share all that with you. But in this case, this particular review is not for them. Okay? It is not part of the requirement for this camera. So I just wanted to share that with you so you would know. Okay? I like it when YouTubers tell you up front what the deal is, so that you know kind of where they're coming from and what's motivating them, okay? Now, my motivation was somebody vandalized my car, scratched the sides with the paint, punctured my tires. I've had the tires replaced. I actually am still scheduled for getting the paint fixed because the earliest they could take me was May the 11th, which we haven't got to yet. That's been a long time ago that it happened. So, I tell you, it's getting hard to get things done these days. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so that is going to be happening, and I will be glad to have that done. Okay. Next thing I want to mention is I heard that Google Chrome got severely hacked. Okay? So if you use Chrome on a daily basis, or at all, really, you ought to be sure that it is 100% up to snuff when it comes to updates. Now, Chrome updates itself, but you can always kind of push that, kind of make it update itself by going to the 3 dots up in the upper, as you're looking at the screen, the upper left-hand corner, and then go to Settings, then go to About, and then click on the link to update the browser, okay? It is critical that you do that. Absolutely critical. Security, okay? Whether it's in the computer world or in the external camera world of your condo, in my case, whatever, your home, you need to be involved in your personal security, okay? Okay. Now, let's go into this video. I'm going to do an unboxing because they asked me to do an unboxing, okay? Normally, like I say, I don't do unboxings. You've heard me say that before. But I did one for them because that's what they wanted for their website. So I'm going to show you that now, and then I'm going to show you the software install and kind of a little bit about how it works. So let's go look at that right now. I'm going to go ahead and open up the box here. All right, we're just going to open the box up now. There we go. And let's see what we have inside. We've got a manual. Which seems to have very complete instructions. So we're going to lay that aside here. And we have mounting hardware. And then the actual camera itself. I'll try to remove this gently. I have a great deal of respect for equipment. I'm going to move the box aside and bring the camera into place here. And if you'll notice, everything is packed very well. This is the mounting bracket. And we also have a base that we can stand this on. There's plastic protecting the lens, which I'm going to leave in place until we actually get to the point of mounting the camera, basically to protect the lenses, because I don't want to be scratching it. So that's something to be aware of. Now, this is mounted on a gimbal, and we have the two antennas here for Wi-Fi. So once this is connected up and charged and everything is in place, which we'll see shortly in the next video, we'll see how this will spin around into place and allow us to see the operation of the camera. And I'm going to do that in the next video. By the way, I did want to mention that we have a cable that was also in the box. I kind of slid it aside when I moved the box earlier. But this is a micro USB to USB-A, our standard cable. And that is what we will use to both charge it and to power it in the next step. We're going to take our cable here, and this is the micro USB end, and we just pull this little rubber weatherized connection out, and we'll insert this. It's important to get it in the right connection here. Only goes one way. There we go. And then we'll set it here. We'll connect this end to anything that has 5 volts, like a regular phone connector, charger, or even plugging it into your computer will allow you to charge this. I have charger bricks, basically, that I use to charge it, and that works very well. So that is how you charge it, which I've already done, by the way. So I'm going to go ahead and put our weatherized plug back in place. It is important to get this back in and seal it really well, particularly if it's going to be outside. Now, let's look at the top of this. There's another little rubberized door here. And here is where you will see the reset button, the slot for the SD card, which I believe it will take up to 128 gig SD card there. At least I've never used one larger than that because that would store a tremendous amount of video. And then this is the on-off button. So I'm going to push the button down and hold it until we hear a beep. There we go. Then I'm going to set the camera up here. You notice the red light comes on our camera. And what it's doing is it's searching for a connection to our phone. So we will show you the phone and show you how we can connect to it, and you'll see how that works. Okay, we're going to use my phone, which I've got using the Microsoft Phone app displayed to my computer screen here so I can record it. So let's go into the ZUMIMALL app. We're going to hit the plus sign to add a new device. This will be a battery camera. So we're going to hold the power button down to start it. There we go. And we'll go to next. Follow their instructions here.
Connecting. Please wait a moment.
All right. We're waiting for it to connect. Device is found. So we're going to go ahead and click done. And right now, of course, I've got it here inside. So it's going to just see my desk at the moment. But let's go ahead and take a look at the options we have here. Motion detection. Okay, so it sees the desk. Now, it says not activated. This is cloud storage service. This allows what the camera records to be recorded in the cloud. So I'm going to click on 7 days free for that. And it will start connected to the cloud up at ZUMIMALL in my account because I'm logged into my account there. And that way it will record what we have here. The camera. There we go. Now, as I said, what we've got here is a picture of my desk and everything here in front of me. So what I want to do now is come in here and you see I can click record and record what's in front of me. I also want to be able to do a setup on this. Put camera and phone at the place of camera installation. Press next to enter a network diagnostic. Okay. Now, again, this is at my desk. Signal strength is high. Let's go to next. Some instructions on how to install the camera. There we go. And the PTZ is what I wanted to see here. So see, I can move the camera. There I am. Based on moving the camera sitting here on my desk. And of course, it's shooting up at me here. Not a very flattering picture, but nevertheless, that shows you what it's like and how you can change the camera even from indoors here. Now, if I go to history, it says no SD card because I haven't put an SD card in yet, but I can insert that in the camera or record locally as well. If I go to the cloud, I can look at my album and see videos that have been recorded in the cloud, which is very, very nice. I really like that. The older version of the camera that I have, the security camera that I have, has a similar application that allows you to use it this way, and it's really nice. And the history is very similar. This is a little more modern interface in terms of the style of the interface, but the other application works very well as well. As a matter of fact, just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about here, let me go to the other application. This is the older one. And this is the camera that is focusing outside my condominium. If I go to library here, you can see what I'm talking about. These are all the videos that it has shot as it saw movement. So, for instance, if I click on this video, you can see a 10-second video of somebody walking past my condo. They were in another condo. They're going down the sidewalk. But if I wanted to play that video again, I can check people that are walking past. Now, if I go back, I see the history of everything that it's recorded and the date and so forth. So this is the original camera that I had. And then the newer one is under a different app. It's under the ZUMIMALL app. And that is the one that we just set up. So really impressive how this works. And it gives you such an ability to stay on top of what's going on. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this camera and put it outside my front door of the condo. I'm going to take the older camera and put it on the back side of the condo at the back door, and that way I'll have a shot from all angles. So really, really nice how this works. So hope this has helped you, and you can see how to set it up. And all you got to do is, as you heard, it gives you instructions step by step along the way to help get you set up. Okay, so there you go. What do you think? It really is a nice camera. And right now on Amazon, I didn't plan to even mention this, so I don't have it up. So let me go look at that right quick. Okay, and then the disease camera. I'm really sorry. That name just makes me grin. But that's the way it is. $84.97 at the moment. Okay? It is 360 PTZ. It is a battery-powered wireless camera for home security and surveillance. Motion alerts. 1080p night vision. I forgot to mention the night vision. It has night vision. Two-way talk, so you can talk to the bad guys. Get out of here! Get off my lawn! I don't want you on my lawn. Anyway, the whole 9 yards, and they have cloud storage if you want to put your videos up in the cloud, so that if somebody were to rip off your camera, since it's outside, you would have video evidence that they took it from you. I mean, that's better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you get the point. So, trust you found this interesting. Next time, I've got something I want to share with you that's pretty exciting. I'll mention it now because it may be time sensitive, and that's this. Now, you may say, Dr. Bill, I've seen those reviewed all over YouTube. Everybody's doing a review on those. You are late to the game. Yeah, I know I am. But the reason I got one is because it was only $19. This is the one that was $39.95 or whatever just a month or so ago. And it's now gone on sale for $19. This is a 4K Android TV, fully certified Android TV streaming device for your HD TV. Plug it into your HDMI port. You got to have an HDMI port. Easy setup with your Google account. Plugs into your TV's HDMI port. This thing is awesome. Okay? And I'm going to show you in a review on the next program why I like this so much and why I think it's so cool. But I just wanted to share the fact that it was on sale right now, so you could go ahead and get one. You may say, well, I will see the review first. I don't know how long they're going to be on sale. They're on sale right now. I don't know if they're selling out and going to have a newer model. I have no idea. But I'm letting you know, so don't tell me later, you should have told me about the $19 deal. I just did. All right, that'll do it for now. Join me again next time. Remember, until then, that the doctor is out of here.
Dr. Bill, the Computer Curmudgeon, is a production of drbillbailey.net with all the honors, rights, and privileges thereunto appertaining.
If you're watching us on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ding the bell to be notified of future videos.